empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
Hey, what's going on to another episode of Intermission? I was looking for my music that Elijah was supposed to be playing.
And we were looking at your face.
Like, I was trying to get my... he was supposed to be setting my mood right. I was waiting for, like, dang, the music was going to come in and I was going to be feeling my vibe.
Welcome back to another episode of Intermission. Elijah,
okay.
I'll go ahead and take this.
Oh, this is Intermission. Another episode of Intermission coming live from the Spear Podcast Network. I am Marcus Griffin, one of your hosts for the show. You can find me at Fishing Grits 281 or McGriff the Critic. Hey, man, this organization is the best organization
Beautiful
in my
dismount.
world, man.
I give it a 10.
And this is my
perfect.
other
You
co-host,
stuck the landing, dog.
Mr. Howard. Go.
Yo, guys, welcome back to another Wednesday. You can find me at Howard_Jerome on Instagram and Howard Jerome on Facebook. And, bro, I got to say, that was...
I'm telling you, this
great.
organization is the best organization.
We
And
got a
this show's
special guest here, Vincent.
Yeah, Vincent Patrick is his name, and you can find me looking at his face. It was hilarious.
Because I'm like, come on,
Also, that
Elijah,
handle
where
was
my music
totally
at?
fake.
That's definitely my handle. What are you talking about?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was... Sorry, it was jumping, but I guess not.
Going there again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we
sweet.
go.
Well, we ain't got our music today, but whatever. It is what it is.
As you guys can see...
So now you get the music.
Oh, now he wants to give me my
Guys, as
vibes.
you can see, we're all kind of...
Hey,
all
man,
over
the
place
music.
today.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The music
Oh,
puts
you're
you in the
instantly
mood.
mellowed, huh?
Now I feel good.
Feeling better?
Now I feel a little bit better.
Want to do a quick redo real quick?
Hey,
The
this
reset
is
button?
the Intermission Podcast.
We're going to keep it funky.
Wow.
Coming live from the Spear
Jumped in his voice, right? Like
Podcast Network, where we're going to keep it live and sexy over here.
Shout out to
swag
everybody
is
that's on
increased.
Facebook Live right now.
What's going on Facebook, folks?
Yeah, where's my Facebook Live feed at, Elijah? It's not on here.
We're going to keep it random today. Hey, before we start talking about what we're going to talk about, I watched the latest Joe Budden podcast episode where he interviewed Chance.
Yo, that shit was fire.
I am a fan of Chance. I did not. I thought he was like a corny
Yo,
dude. He
I said
kind
the
of
same thing.
And I was like, shoot, this dude is like really live. He's
Did you
really
go back and listen to
impressive.
his music, though?
I still don't like Coloring Book, but I love acid rap.
I'm the opposite. I like Coloring Book over acid
Really?
rap. Yeah.
I just wasn't feeling that gospel vibe he was giving out on that.
See, I'm not really a huge, church person, and I appreciated it
Hey,
for
that's
what
good.
it was.
Am I the
Speak
only
to
one that
your soul.
watches that podcast and just watches anything about him in general because of the way he interacts with DJ Academics? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm glad he left that show though.
He's
yeah,
completely
definitely.
different on his real podcast.
Yeah,
He's-
no,
he's
I
much more
watch
cool
both.
and
All of you
Yeah.
saying that you don't watch it because of that, I totally zoned out for a second.
No. I say I watch it because of the way he's always like,
Mhm.
yo, shut up. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm responsible for you.
I'm
like,
explaining this.
Yeah. Like,
But yeah, man.
DJ Academics definitely used to bring it on himself too. That's for sure.
I watched Big Mouth too.
he's so easy.
Some of the
What'd
first
you
thing I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was nice. It was funny. It was funnier than I thought it was going to be.
I don't know what Big Mouth is.
It's like a very immature cartoon.
Nick Kroll from The League
Yeah.
has a cartoon.
Yeah, it's
of
live.
kids going through puberty in high
Oh my
school.
God.
It's hilarious. It's
pretty
exactly what
dope.
you think it is. There are two hormone
Wait, does
monsters.
the court order allow him to talk to about kids?
I don't know.
in public?
I didn't know he had a court order.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
You're talking about
Damn.
Nick Kroll.
like Ruxin.
Yeah.
He has a
Damn.
court order for what?
Probably some.
Did
Oh,
he pee at a park?
What?
You said he had a court order when it comes with kids. So oh man, this sounds bad. This might have to change my whole opinion.
oh, hey, let's keep it. Let's keep it going.
That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying,
This is
like,
Big
yeah,
Mouth.
Oh, this is Big Mouth right here. But enough of that, Eliza. Stop trying to distract us. We got to talk about World War Z 2.
A lot of good
Cartoon
things
series on screen.
coming over the next few months. We're pretty excited about
Yeah,
a lot of
man.
exciting trailers.
World War Z, man.
Shazam.
Shazam.
Yeah.
You excited about that?
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool. It was cool.
I really like the actor though. I used to watch.
What's his name? Levy? Sean Levy?
Maybe sure.
Zachary Levi.
I
that's
didn't
his name.
even recognize.
What you out
him
on
or
Chuck?
anything.
On
Yeah,
Chuck?
Chuck.
Yeah, okay. I never watched that show, but he seemed like a likable dude. I liked him on his few was on Thor and some other crappy
Who was he
show.
on Thor?
He was the Frendale, whatever his name. He on the second one, Dark World. He was the friend, like the little sword dude.
Oh yeah, he did. He was the one they subbed in.
Yeah.
He got killed in that one.
I heard he actually tried to audition for Thor.
That's funny.
I mean, hey, he
he
didn't
didn't have a chance.
Hey,
It's all good.
Hey, he got a DC superhero though, so that's.
I
good.
mean, he technically got a role on Marvel, so that's fine, I guess.
Let's flip it. Okay.
It's like what's his name? Deadpool. He went from
Oh yeah, Green Lantern to
DC to
Deadpool.
Marvel. There we go.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that
Ryan
likes-
Speaking
Reynolds.
of
am I the only one
somebody,
that like Green Lantern. I'm kidding.
speaking of, hey, this is
Yeah.
my segue. Speaking of somebody who flipped from Marvel to DC, James Gunn.
Oh wow, yeah.
James
Yes.
Gunn, man.
Yes.
Hey, I'm pretty excited about
Guardians
this.
of the Galaxy to a movie everyone in the galaxy is probably gonna hate. So
But I think he can really do. I think they say that Warner Brothers, like, what something that's on the table is that he has free range to do what he wants to do.
You
with
think
it, so
Warner
he can
Brothers is going
solve-
to actually
there's
give him
probably
free
an
range?
asterisk
Yeah.
that says, by the way, you
Why
have to-
not?
Because that's their track record of taking a movie and butchering it up after.
But that's what they did
end
with
credits.
the guy that's directing the Batman. They letting him have control over it. He want to do it like a reboot. Then you have James Gunn wanting to come in there. Then you have like the Joker movie coming out. They're kind of letting everybody do their own thing. And you
I mean,
seem
what
like you
choice
get
do
the,
they have?
Yeah, when you let creators create, you get great movies when you don't interfere. You
Yeah.
have Man of Steel,
Or
but
if
then
you don't
you
interfere,
get
you get Kanye
John
doing what
Just-
he's doing now.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Oh, speaking of that guy.
But I mean, we kind of expected that coming. All right, after Dark Twisted, whatever
Fantasy?
I figured I already knew. He was
Oh
going
man,
to
after
Deadpool.
808s, I was
But
like, wow, I'm not even liking that album.
my one thing though with your comment, like if you look at like things like from Zack Snyder when he got let off the leash, then things started getting
But I
pretty
mean, if
shitty.
he's-
Michael Bay, you let him create,
But this
you
is what
get
I'm
things
talking
that
about.
are pretty shitty.
But it's like James Gunn just creating another movie in the Suicide Squad realm. It's basically just like Guardians of the Galaxy, like a bunch of outcasts.
But see, that's
that
what
gets
that's the
together and does
exact
stuff.
opposite of what I want though. I don't want
But I
him to
think
put
he
his
can make it
same
more. I think he can make it more
thing on it.
I think he can make it more push the tempo, because I think with Marvel they made it like a little softened up and like that. And if you see a lot of his movies, they do push the limit of being just a little bit extra and a little bit too
But you
much for
don't
audience.
I
And
think there's
DC
something
can really,
specifically like listed in the contract that you're going to sign that says, by the way, this is a DC movie, so remember, it has to be shitty. So I think that.
Hey, I hope they don't make. I hope Aquaman's not shitty, man. We're
It's
gonna talk about
going
the
to be.
trailer later
No,
on.
it's
Yeah.
going to be. The trailer's awesome,
Hey.
but that's probably all you're going to like about it.
So you weren't a fan of Wonder Woman then, huh?
Kind of.
I
It's-
enjoyed it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, since we're talking about ratios and percentages today.
As a devout sexist, I'm sad about how much I liked it. So, like,
What?
the fact that that's like probably the best DC movie really hurts me on a personal level.
Yeah.
But
Damn,
it's
better
still
than
below.
Man of Steel?
It's still below all the like the cartoon ones. Like those are bomb.
Man, those
Yeah.
cartoons, I
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
Those are actually the ones that are making me think about get that DC Universe membership.
Reign
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Superman
That's
coming
it.
out
I'm
now.
only do that for like I'm only doing that for the show.
Reign of
actually.
Superman coming out.
Yo,
That's
if y'all
gonna go-
didn't know that DC Universe beat Marvel to the punch and has its own station now, you can get all their content.
I'm talking about from like back in the day, like Adam West Batman.
all that stuff and exclusive content
Comments.
on there. So it's
Young Justice gonna be on there.
yeah.
Up, man.
It's gonna be fly.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
I mean, I saw on the poster for
New
it that it
season
had
of Young
Batman of
Justice?
Yeah.
the Night of the Phantasm. That's one of my favorite Batman
What's
movies.
that? What's that?
It's where there's like some other vigilantes going around actually killing everybody.
Oh, is that the
and I
one
think
where
it's
it looks
Batman.
like Mr.
Sub-Zero,
Freeze?
yeah,
Is it?
that
It's like
shit, yeah.
Mr. Freeze is on.
Every
the
time he
cover.
comes on, there's like fog and shit.
I was like, this is Mr.
That
Freeze.
guy.
One that I didn't think I was gonna like. It was Gotham by
By a gaslight or something like
yeah,
that.
Gotham by Gaslight.
I didn't like that one.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
It's basically just some dudes, Jack the Ripper, killing hookers and whatever, and Batman stops him.
People always complain about why they have so many Batman movies, especially in the like the little animated
Yeah.
universe, because he's the most appealing character.
It really is,
I
yeah.
don't want to see Green Lantern off doing
Like
whatever
my
the fuck
favorite,
he does.
my favorite one is probably the Under the Hood, or is it the?
Under the Red Hood.
yeah,
that
Under
was
the Red
dope.
Hood. Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope.
Jensen Ackles doing the voice for Red Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that was dope.
Did you guys see the Batman Ninja movie?
Yeah, Batman Ninja.
Yeah,
It
it was good.
It was nice. It was different. It was different. It's like he gets transported in another dimension. I forgot who transported
know.
him.
So it's like Samurai Jack meets Batman.
Basically.
I hate anything Asian, so like I don't look at.
Oh,
like,
also Ballers. Did you watch Ballers?
Yes, we'll get to that later though.
Oh no, we
gotta
Don't
save
spoil
it.
Okay, what
Wait,
else we
wait,
gonna
wait,
talk
so we had to
about?
watch
But
Ballers
James
before I came
Gunn,
here.
I'm down for James Gunn directing a Suicide Squad movie.
So
I
you
think
guys,
just keep the
so
same cast.
going back to this
Some of
though, so you guys aren't afraid. And this is the one thing that I saw with Suicide Squad that I didn't like. It seemed like they were trying to go too much to that route of Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor Ragnarok type stuff with all the extra colors and kind of like the wonky jokes and shit. And then they're bringing in James Gunn. You don't think that they're gonna play more into
that?
that?
Similarities.
All they have to do,
Just with all like the bright ass colors and like the quick like ad lib jokes and that kind of thing.
all you have to do is watch Assault on Arkham, the animated movie that came out.
Amazing.
Make that, and
Amazing.
then I'm good. Because that story is mature enough.
Except
to
maybe
carry.
the Flash storyline like that.
Yeah, they don't have
You
to do all
didn't
that, but
yeah.
but Batman intertwined, and you have to go capture break the Joker out of jail and all that good stuff, or kill the Joker while he's in jail.
Dude, it started off fucking hard. The deaths are immediately. I'm like, whoa, okay.
I need that.
Yeah, we're starting
I need
this.
that.
Yeah.
We need movies that push that tempo, unlike Marvel does sometimes. So it's like kill off the people that we don't expect.
That's always been a problem
Speaking of
with
people
Marvel.
getting-
They
oh,
need
well.
to-
George R. Tolkien.
Look at that
Back
Cap.
that.
Look at Cap
Yeah.
tweeting. He was tweeting the
But,
other
yeah.
day. Talking about, ooh,
Perfect segue for that.
I'm not buying
I'm
it.
getting off the set, man.
not buying
Thank
it.
you for for
His
watching. me.
contract's up. So for you guys that don't know and didn't see, Captain America chunked the deuces over the
did.
weekend.
I
did.
really hope it's true because he's my least favorite Marvel character. So,
Winter Soldier's the best Marvel
That
movie
is
out of the
that
whole
is.
series.
The Winter Soldier is that
No,
changed
it was nothing but Captain America, and it sucked.
It was pretty dope to me.
What do you
I
think
thought
is
it
the
was
best Marvel
incredible.
movie then?
The best Marvel movie?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's rough.
it's not because Winter Soldier
Winter
eclipses
Soldier
all of
people-
them. It's
Man.
it's not even a question.
It was
Probably
basically.
Spider-Man 3, but
All right, guys, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. And it's just gonna be two of us now.
Exactly.
no, probably the best Marvel movie.
I mean, damn, the
Wanna put
directors
Thor
even.
up there, Thor the new one up there, like probably
That's
top
fine.
three.
It's
I'll
up
give
there, but it's
Ragnarok,
not
but it's
better.
not better than
Top
Winter
three.
Soldier.
It's not
Top
very.
three.
I guess a better question would be in the whole thing. Where do you put Winter Soldier?
Oh, okay. Last three with all three Captain America movies.
He's so full of shit.
What?
I
This
don't.
can't be
Hey, I
serious.
literally. Okay,
So you're
legitimately don't
saying
like
that
Captain
Iron
America.
Man 3,
Civil War, Winter Soldier,
no,
all of them.
Iron
trash.
Man 3 with the Mandarin
Oh, that
is
movie's
better
garbage.
than all three of the Thor.
Thor
movies.
1 was garbage.
Let me ask
Thor
you a
2 was
question.
garbage.
Was Captain America in Iron Man 3?
Yeah. No.
No, it wasn't.
No, it
Okay,
wasn't.
then yes, it was better than
What?
Captain
That's
America.
the disrespect. Hey, Chris Evans, man. Look how they
And also,
disrespect
I
you
think
out here.
I totally asked you about the Thor movie. I didn't say Captain America.
It's all good. It's all good. But we
But
got
you
what
know
you're
what I
saying.
mean? That's horrible.
The disrespect is real, but it's
I
gonna
just
be.
don't like him.
I mean, it's time for him to go. I mean, he really didn't drop any spoilers that we didn't know was
So,
coming.
All jokes aside, no, it was good, but I don't put it in top three though. It's
What would it-
Winter
It's
Soldier.
my top 5.
Yeah, it's definitely top 10.
so what's your number one then?
My number 1 is, man, I really did Homecoming, man. That movie was just so perfect on a whole nother level. Just because I really enjoy Spider-Man, I really enjoy how
I didn't think there was
they
gonna be
took it.
another like modern Marvel movie that I liked more than Spider-Man 2, like with
Yeah.
Doctor Octopus and stuff. I didn't think there would be, but there are plenty. And like right now, when you ask me, I'm like, wait, who is like legitimately?
That's actually the only Spider-Man movie out of those three that I actually legitimately
Yeah,
like. That one actually was good. It's like 2008 Hulk, where it's like you talk about Hulk, you think it's shitty until you go back and watch that one, and you're like,
Specific.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed the first. I mean, the little second Hulk, which was the Edward Norton one. I still think it's one of them underrated.
Avengers.
The first
probably-
Avengers was
the
great
first
for sure.
Avengers probably up there with me.
yeah.
This portion of the show is sponsored by Houston Housewives. What? I thought it was time to ad.
Yeah, I'm
read.
just saying. You just
What? I thought it was time to ad read.
no warning. Just go ahead. Just go.
Hey
Just
man,
go.
I
Hey,
keep
do
it.
your
I keep
thing.
it fly.
Keep it
But
funky,
hey,
as you said.
Did you know that only 4 states in United States offer financial education? 30%. No, 33% don't even pay their bills on time.
What's the percentage?
39 of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month, and 39% of adults don't even have enough savings. Don't become one of these statistics. Let Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling one of your complimentary personal financial strategies. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463 or email us at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask us how you can participate in a complimentary financial literacy workshop near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are your new faces of finance for the new age of financial services. Man, y'all got me cracking up over here. I'm messing up.
It's just ironic that you fucked up when you said literacy program.
I really messed it up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry out there. But nah, man,
It's
what
because
are we
you
talking
haven't
about?
done it, Houston
Yeah,
Housewives.
Spider-Man Homecoming. It's one of my favorites, honestly.
Okay, so I mean, can anybody pick their definite favorite? Like,
Yeah.
Out of Marvel movies?
yeah,
I mean, Iron
character-wise
Man-
or just movies?
huh?
Definite favorite for mine is definitely Winter Soldier.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
'Cause it was just it pushed the tempo, and then I like it how the director was talking about how he took movies that influenced him from back in the day, like The Heat. That's why that car chase scene.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah, I just-
Fight sequence
I
was
just
on
really-
point.
Honestly, I think I didn't, because everyone puts Winter Soldier up there. I think my dislike for like that whole character and his like
That could- I
Morals.
can see that being a thing,
honestly
yeah.
clouds it, because even though I think it is like not the worst movie, I don't give it the respect it deserves probably.
I just like how they done.
Or I'm right and all of you are just being overly critical.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't think
Haters
that's
gonna
what it
hate.
is.
Yeah.
Haters
Not-
gonna hate.
Not even.
But yeah, it's gonna be sad to see him go. I mean, hey, see you. Get your money, Chris Evans. We know you're gonna be out there directing. That's what he wants to do, honestly.
Yeah,
wants-
it's
Just
just
go
an
back to
interesting-
Human Torch. That's
an
where you belong.
interesting spot right now for Marvel to be in, with DC trying and find a foothold in all this.
Do you think that he really came out? I think he did that for money purposes. I think he's trying to like, hey, you got to give me some more money so I can stay.
I'm 100% certain that's what's happening. I hope.
Chris Evans.
I hope.
I don't think he's really gonna be off the movies
No,
I mean,
he's
it
not.
could be like how
because he kind of just dropped the spoiler. He was just like, well, I'm gonna die in this movie.
But everybody knew his contract was up. That's the
That's
thing.
true.
I mean, we haven't heard stuff yet from Robert Downey Jr.
I mean, we
just
thought his
yet.
contract was up. What was that?
But
a
it
few
is,
months
though.
ago. But he kept
Apparently-
resigning.
But I
Like,
mean,
he
to be
was
the
in
only
Homecoming.
actor
Yeah.
that to come out and like publicly,
Yeah, say
announce
that.
something
I
like
ain't
that,
heard- I ain't heard
it's
nobody
like
say
that's a move. That's a ploy.
He's trying to pull a what's
Yeah.
his name?
Henry
Chris
Cavill.
Hemsworth. Yeah,
Henry Cavill. Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
I mean,
Hey
you know,
man,
yeah.
both of them look the same to me. Swole white man. Hey.
Foreigners
money.
playing American heroes. Yeah.
What else news we got out here? Oh, World War Z 2.
Yeah. So
David
you-
Fincher.
Yeah, you hit me on this one. So
David
I
Fincher.
don't actually remember how World War Z left off.
They found
Did he
they
die?
kind of infected themselves. They found out that the way that the zombies wouldn't mess with them is
It's
they
by-
infected themselves with
Yeah.
like some type of flu.
But there was,
or
I think it was
something
just
like that.
just the regular flu because they
Yeah.
were to be sick and then they wouldn't eat them because they wanted the healthy folks.
But I don't know what they're gonna do. David Fincher. I mean, he's one of my favorite directors. He directed, or is one of the executive producers of one of the greatest shows on Netflix, Mindhunter, and he also did Social Network.
Love Mindhunter.
What he do? Cure a Case of Benjamin Button. I cried over that movie. That movie was really deep. Hey, that movie was. Hey man.
Benjamin
Fight
Button?
Club.
I wasn't a huge fan of Benjamin Button.
Oh, I'm a huge fan.
I
of
never
that.
watched it, but yeah, I still use it
uh,
as in jokes many times.
Yeah, I
Seven?
watched. I've
Seven,
watched a
yes.
few of them.
Seven's
Seven was a
amazing.
great movie.
He directs some good movies, and he knows how to set that tone. So it's
Fight Club is
interesting.
actually the movie that got me really big into character development. That's
Got me into soap.
that and soap, yeah.
Yeah.
The two things, chemistry and character development, man.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna do with World War Z. I enjoyed the first one. I mean, even though they did all those reshoots and shit, and they were just like, "Hey, this is gonna be a terrible movie," but it kind of changed the landscape of what people perceive as in reshoots. So usually when you hear reshoots, like, "Oh, the movie's gonna suck," but I mean,
Did
World
you-
War Z got better.
See, you see that right there? I will not watch that movie. Why? Because it's lame.
Ah,
I tried.
well.
I watched 10 minutes of it, and it
Haters
said
gonna
it was
hate.
3 hours long.
That's the theme of the show.
I
Haters
said,
gonna
"Yo,
hate."
I'm not watching Titanic 2. Screw that and get out." That's all.
Titanic, who?
Titanic 2. That's what I.
it
When I think
Titanic
of
2?
No, dude. When I think of a long 3-hour movie about some sappy stuff,
Oh,
That
That was a stretch there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it was,
Titanic
though.
is.
Yeah,
but it still applies to me. It's in the same category for me.
definitely.
I'll
Category
never-
you mean bad?
Yeah, I'll never watch Titanic. I'll never watch Benjamin Button. I won't watch Requiem for a Dream ever again. Train Spotting.
Wow, that's a great comedy.
Oh well, enough
And
of
on
that.
that note,
So this is the end of Facebook. We're gonna continue this conversation off air, and we're gonna keep it live and funky. We're gonna talk about what the Daredevil trailer.
How
We
is
got,
this the end of
what
Facebook?
else?
Daredevil.
No, end of Facebook Live. We're gonna
Aquaman.
keep it
No,
funky.
Facebook is done. The company
Yeah.
is done. As soon as we hit,
Wow.
we hit the
over.
button,
It's
we're
over.
ending all of Facebook.
It's like your podcast's bad when like somebody watches it. Yep, closing the company.
Hey, no, before Facebook is done, make sure you
Like-
subscribe And catch us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play.
Before those
all
companies shut
great
down
things,
too.
Intermission. We're on Spotify. Like I said, check out that Joe Budden and then check us out. What did he say?
No, you're not catching. All right. So first off, this fool watches the show, right?
Uh-huh.
And he talks about this shit. He's been telling me, I want to be on the show again. I want to be on the show again. He wanted to be on here 2 weeks ago. And so what he said was, he's like, you know your podcast is bad when it ends the whole company. They're like, it's got to be done. And every time you say one of these companies, he's like, hurry before they're gone too.
That's funny. Hey, review. We'll bring you on the show. Leave us a glowing review on how you like us, how you want to hear more of us, and we can get to you. But also, don't forget, donate. Donate that good old money that we like at Patreon. You can do a single donation or you can do a monthly subscription. And you can come,
I
hang
thought
it with us.
Patreon was for strippers that wanted to be paid to be.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
That's the only times I see the word Patreon is on a girl's page where she's like, hey, go to my page, and she has like nude photos on there.
What's going on right now?
Yeah, Patreon. Like that's
I never heard of that.
up until now I didn't know you can like get donations if you work.
Oh, for sure, man. You got to watch more podcasts.
Yeah, you gotta watch my podcast. That's how they get paid.
Yeah.
So they can take their fans out and say, what's going on?
Well, I'm gonna put my nipples back in my shirt.
Oh. Wow. Well, keep it live. Tune in off air. We'll be dropping that soon. The full version. We'll be breaking down Daredevil. What are we doing? Pet Sematary.
We got Pet Sematary, Daredevil, Aquaman
for all super dope
for all you
trailer.
guys out there. First off, before we say this, because I've seen he put a lot of comments on here. Forrest Gump is a great movie.
Hey, and Benjamin Button is a great movie.
But Forrest Gump has a lot of laughs in it. Benjamin Button just seems very,
ain't got
very
too many
sad.
laughs.
how
They don't
many-
have laughs. I'm talking about Benjamin
Hey,
Button don't have no
How
laughs.
many
Exactly.
cheating prostitutes are in Benjamin Button?
None, I guess.
Well, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Jenny.
Way to sign off.
Jenny.
Yo,
Why
speaking
you
of
getting paid
speaking
for
of
that,
Forrest, Speaking of Forrest Gump, I just saw this interview with Tom Hanks' son, Chet Hanks.
Mhm.
Yeah, the one who went.
Chet.
Yeah.
I know Colin. I didn't know Chet.
Yeah, so Chet's the one who was like a rapper in 2006.
Oh, that's right,
The
yeah.
N-word all over the place.
He was a rapper?
Bro, yeah.
I missed all of that.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
know what
I
was
actually
doing
saw
during
that when I
time.
saw there's a group that put Tom Hanks in their song. It's called Tom Hanks. Like you never heard. Yeah,
No, I've never
it's
heard
it's
that
an
song.
amazing, and they have his face like copied on like some
Yeah.
rando in the club throwing bills. Like it's amazing.
Yo, so
Chet Hanks.
I don't even know what to say about that. Tom Hanks on some money.
Yeah,
Hey, he's really a funny dude, man. I didn't know he was that funny. Like I said, I think we talked
he's
about
America's
that last
sweetheart,
podcast.
dude. Of course he's.
I never watched none of his old movies back in the day. I think it was just like, what's that, Apollo 13? And then I was just like, oh, he's a serious actor.
The one
And
of the
then-
ones I want to see from that I haven't seen is Road to Perdition.
Never
It's
seen
like a
that one.
gangster movie.
Never seen that one.
Yeah, apparently like
I
it's a
didn't.
completely different type of
Yeah, I
actor.
didn't watch it. It was too father sonny for me. So
Two Father Sonny.
So,
Oh, well.
apparently he murders people though. So
Man, Ballers. Did you watch it? You watch it?
no, I haven't seen the new season.
Baller. So me and him have been going back and forth about Ballers.
It's great.
And
I take it back.
I told you.
No, I
told
take
you.
it back.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Great.
I watched the
It's-
last episode and then I watched the recent episode and I changed my mind. Man, the Rock,
Like I said, it needs an hour. It needs an hour long time.
the
period.
Rock's
It does,
speech,
it
man.
does, it really does.
So, well, this thing though, so with all the shit that's happening with the NFL, they took a stance to move away from the NFL and focus on those other sports.
Okay,
and then
I-
they come back though.
Yeah, I can't listen to this because I literally haven't caught up and like I don't.
No, but this is like
Yeah.
shit you can get from the trailer. I'm
Okay.
not giving you any real details on this.
Oh, we
Like,
won't
all
drop
this
no
stuff-
plots.
Yeah, there's no plot. You know,
Because somebody
There's
already,
no real
somebody
spoilers
already
in this
ruined
one.
Power for me with just a clip.
yeah.
So
There's only one real spoiler in this, and that's not even it's a minor detail in this whole thing, and has to do with Ricky Jarrett. But so
Oh,
he
yeah,
takes
I'm not
on like
talking
the
about
Denzel
NCAA
Washington,
and
The sanctions and all that.
yeah,
you know,
and
go
all the,
against-
and how like the sanctions with all the students, how they can't get paid and all this shit. And that's the whole entire series is this season is showing him going up against this crazy shit, but super political now. So like he has talking about his brother committing suicide after being thrown out of the NCAA and he
All
can't play
right,
sports. All this kind of shit. He
So you
Taking
actually-
advantage of a
so you
black,
actually,
black
get,
athlete.
you actually
being
get to
a
see how
minority.
good of an actor he is.
Oh, yeah, up
Yes.
there.
Okay.
Talking
cool.
about how he's a man of color, and then you got another actor on here talking about he wants to be known as just
Half
the
the people are
greatest.
googling whether
Yeah.
he's black or not. I'm like,
He's
Yeah.
the greatest surfer and
Like,
not
he
the greatest black surfer.
He wants to be the greatest surfer, not the greatest black surfer, and Coca-Cola's in here trying to use him as just another black
and lighten him up.
token mascot. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, it was.
No, they didn't lighten him up. They darkened him.
Oh, darken him up.
Yeah.
No, I thought they lightened him
Okay.
up.
No, they darkened him.
You
He's
said
already
there was
bright
no
skin.
spoilers.
The
He
Crutel
doesn't
thing?
wear ties in this.
The Rock
in this
never
season?
No ties.
Do you see this dude
Whoa.
that is massive tattoo?
You know he wears
He's like, I
ties.
ain't about to
No,
wear
in the
ties.
first season,
The first two, he
nothing
wore-
but three-piece suit and ties.
He has 3-piece suits on. There is a few.
Oh,
3-piece
he
suits.
does
Yeah,
that in the season
but-
finale.
But with no ties, though.
So it's
keeps
like
the-
good
keeps the
suit,
class.
good suit, good suit, turd, good suit, turd.
All I know
Really.
is no matter how he's dressed, it will still make you feel like you shop at Kohl's. So,
Well, yes, what happens when you get a nice bespoke suit?
yeah, it's
He does a
just
lot
amazing.
of drinking in cemeteries too, which is interesting. So I know you'll be a fan of that.
A lot of talking to the old brother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it definitely, this season was powerful, and the thing that it made that I took away from this is because I've shit on some of his acting before, especially with season 2 at that monster truck rally.
Oh, that was horrible.
And he was
He
like,
come out the
"Yeah, I'm the Rock."
It's like,
shut your mouth,
And
Rock.
I mean,
you see
you
that
did this
terrible
every
green
week
scene?
for like
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, you should be so much better at this.
on the
I didn't even think of that shit. Like, you did this for the WWE.
Like, look, the
You
same.
should
Hey,
hype
you
up
have the
these-
same
But speaking of
fans.
the WWE
you have the same fans, the same literacy rate, the same like everything.
On the-
like you would think, just
on the 8th episode
The same.
that came out that I finally watched, where he gives his like little speech where he's blowing up at the NCAA. I was like, damn, he sounds like he's ready about to drop I'll drop all y'all candy. It's like smack everybody.
No.
He's like getting me hype.
you
Like,
smell-
Are you talking about for the first season?
No,
No,
this
this
season.
Because
No,
the
because
first
he like
season, the best
jumps in
part
the
was
ass of the board
the
member.
first
Yeah, man.
season was the best episode was when he's like just drunk, hungover, and he gets in front of all the players like they're
Yeah.
about to go in the draft, and he's
He's
like,
keeping it real.
He's look, you guys are gonna fuck up. Like he's like, let's be real, and he's like sitting there just like broken. I'm like, word.
So
like, I
take
feel
that
this.
speech
Yeah.
and then put him before the Hangover, where he's tequila fueled.
Ooh.
That's him at the NCAA.
Oh, yeah, he blows up at the ass. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They try to intimidate
I'm picturing him with
some
the
cops
with
and
the
they put him
window
in jail.
pane suit, you know, the one. Yeah.
I don't remember which one he had on, but probably that
I
one.
remember
But he went in
far
there.
too much
He
about
went in
suits.
there and like fuck.
He chewed their asses up. It was
Yeah.
good.
Speaking of chew, blue chew. No, I'm kidding.
This
Yeah.
portion of the show is sponsored by The Sphere. Are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv.
If you watch from the angle that we're watching, it's like they're sitting at the table with us.
Yeah.
What's going on, Ted?
So
Like, shut up! I want to go back to what 50 said.
So y'all
Like,
can't see this, but we've got a monitor right here that we do Facebook Live from, and it's running some
you know
BET
how we passed
commercials
that-
right now.
You know how we passed that glass place over there, right? With
Yeah.
There's people in the table. I didn't know what this was from the corner of my eye. I'm like, wait, are they here? yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, you talking about in the other studio?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah,
Oh,
we're watching the other
Stephen.
studios record their podcast right now. We got to make sure everything's on the up and up.
Make sure no one's naked. That kind of thing.
Man, the way this shit just cycles through stuff. Like, we went from BET to now we're talking about the herd. Like, damn, what's going on, Facebook?
Yeah. So, but yeah, dude. So
Apparently, he's invited to the
Ballers-
barbecue.
So Ballers, like I said, this season really good.
Yeah.
Really good. I think
Did you get fired in the middle of this?
they're hit.
You fired, Elijah.
Wow.
You're fired.
Bye bye.
That was
You
cool.
fired. Finally, we got rid of Elijah.
You just took care of that kid's allowance, man.
I told him not to play this song. I wanted another one.
Yeah.
But-
So as you come in here, I just want you to know you got to take up the slack on the music.
Oh, but forget. Okay, let's forget all that. Let's go straight.
By that,
to
he means
trailers.
just don't let him pick it.
Let's go straight into trailers.
All right.
I wanna
Give him.
read-
We gotta give him a second.
Aquaman.
Are you queued up for the trailers? So we're gonna start off with Daredevil. We'll go ahead and
Yeah.
get that one in. We'll go dark, and then we'll go something for the ladies at the end.
What's for the ladies?
Aquaman.
Oh, Pet Cemetery. I thought.
What? Why would Pet Sematary be for anybody?
First of all, grief is the strongest aphrodisiac. You should know that.
That is true. Oh my God! Look at the doggy.
Yeah. I
Oh, look
mean,
at this pretty.
like, do you not
We
know
just lost
anything?
a huge part of our demographic of you.
terrible.
First of all,
I mean, everybody's in love with animals. I mean, people
Yeah.
just, I mean, I see
Dead
more.
ones though.
I see. Well, shoot, I see more about the animals about to die than humans that are dying.
So you
Yeah.
watched Daredevil season 2, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch Daredevil on Netflix?
yeah.
Season 2?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get into season 2.
Man, I mean,
I only watched 2 episodes.
How does it end? I forgot.
That's the one where Elektra ends up dying and the Punisher's in a way.
Wait. They have Elektra in season 2?
Yeah, and they have the Punisher in season 2.
I know the Punisher's in there, but who's playing Elektra?
I forgot.
Yeah, okay. Elektra.
It's not Rosario Dawson. Is it?
No, it's
I can't.
It's not who you're about to say.
Ethically ambiguous chick.
It's not okay. I thought you were about to try and go back to Jennifer Garner.
No.
Yo, okay. So which one?
Her career did not come back to life.
She actually has a movie now.
Right.
She has 2 movies actually. Jennifer Garner. She has a TV show.
You'll
on
probably
HBO.
see it at the gas
I always
station,
see her on
like next to
Capitol
the.
One.
No, she has a TV show on HBO, and she had a movie that just came
What
out.
TV show on HBO?
I only see her
It's
on
some
Capital
trailer
One.
park.
How you
ads.
can't just
She works on the trailer park.
make up things in
Yo.
the middle of it.
I
Capital One
can,
ads.
and I do, but this one's real. And yes, Capital One ads too, which is terrible. For her. All right, so who's the worst superheroine, I guess? Jennifer Garner or Halle Berry?
Ooh. Halle Berry.
Halle Berry,
Because-
I hate Halle Berry as an actor.
Yeah.
Actress.
I wouldn't go that.
Actress.
I-
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't say I hate her as an actress, but
Oh, I despise her. I think she's horrible. I can go through a list of all her movies that are really terrible.
I think it was embarrassing. Like the scene that gave her the Oscar, like that was embarrassing.
Oh,
like
I was just like,
having.
that was name good.
Okay, you have to admit though, sitting in front of Billy Bob Thornton naked and not throwing up. I mean, she's clearly not.
Hey, Angelina Jolie did it.
Yeah,
Angelina
but dude, she
Jolie's
also
different.
kissed her brother and drank blood.
Ooh.
Like clearly, her gag
That's
reflexes
too
on
down for a
another
good time.
level.
Jennifer Garner's movie Peppermint came out this year. There you go.
Okay.
That's a nice little
So-
poster.
No,
The,
it's
blo-
not.
the blood wings.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
this is terrible.
You know what?
I'm
There's
just-
purple in there.
You know
No,
what Red
I didn't
Wings
see
means,
that. I
right?
saw like the little.
Shut up.
You got your Red Wings.
No, no, I have not.
By the way, that's just a way of
No,
asking. Have you watched that show?
Yeah, okay. Yo, so this is the same kind of rating skew that they got for Venom too, where all the critics are saying the movie's trash, and then all the audience. I'm pretty much over.
Well, first of all,
Rotten
anybody that
Tomatoes.
watches Jennifer Garner movie on purpose, I mean, probably gonna.
Well, obviously this is a bad example, but
Oh,
still.
Elijah, we're gonna run that Daredevil trailer. It's all good, man. But no, you should check it out, man. Just for a lone Punisher, he like fuck shit up on that, and you kind of get the teaser of the. Hey, let's look at this, man. William Fisk coming back.
So that's what I was going
Well, first of all, if you didn't expect a rich white man to get out of prison in New York, I mean, you're just stupid.
But the way he's getting out of prison is he's framing Daredevil, and the way he's framing.
No, he's snitching, and then when he gets out, then he
No,
frames Daredevil.
He's not snitching on anybody because what he's doing is he's playing leverage because
No, he's
gonna-
going from one of the comic book storylines.
So am I the only one
No,
who thought
what he's
William
doing-
Fisk was a light-skinned black dude in the car?
Now that's what he was in a cartoon, but
That's
in the
what I-
comic books
yeah.
he was white. But no, what he's doing is he's giving up who Daredevil is to get out of prison, and that's the leverage. And the leverage is he knows who Matt Murdock is,
Yeah,
and he's framing him by using Bullseye to.
impersonate him. Yeah, like
I mean, that's gonna be dope. I'm dope for that. I'm down
I
for that
think William
series.
is Wilson.
I'm really dope. I'm
So
really
how
down
mu-
for this.
So how much screen time did he get in second season? Because
Who?
I was that was the only part, to be honest, that I was actually interested in was Wilson Fisk.
He gets like a good. Oh, you know what? He gets like maybe half the season because he interacts with Punisher too. I forgot
yeah,
about that.
you see his. No, I mean, I like his character arc a lot. Like in
Mm-hmm.
season 2, like you just see him, and honestly, D'Onofrio, who plays Fisk,
William Fisk is
it's an amazing job. Like
Oh,
seriously,
incredible.
I mean, he
Better than what he did in Jurassic Park.
In Criminal Intent, like when he plays basically a Sherlock's character,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like little, and then to this, it's like okay, his range is ridiculous.
It's
and
way
you
better
actually
than I thought.
buy him as that because I was trying to think, how are you gonna make like some big
Dude.
hulky man like just
Feel like he's a
no,
big
no,
hulky
no,
dude.
feel like that, but not only that, like it was always hard for me to picture how would a man in that position come off,
Yeah.
right? And the voice. What are you gonna do with the voice?
He does a
And
great
he's
job.
just like, yeah, talking like that. Like it's a tired voice, but it's a powerful voice.
I like it how when
Yeah.
he's like when he's
first
trying.
show him.
get
That's
mad?
exact. No, the first time they
Yes.
showed him in the art gallery, and he was sitting there talking to the chick, and I was
sounds-
like, "Yo, he's coming like just like a straight up pimp."
Yeah, he
Yeah,
sounds
like
but he
that.
sounds
No,
great.
like not a bit, like a
Yo.
powerful man. Like
he's
yeah,
just like, yeah, you know, I got a thing for you, and I'm sure you can tell I'm not attractive. But guess
And I
what,
like it
though?
how
he's
you're gonna
trying-
like me anyway.
yeah.
I was like, oh, this
My
dude's
favorite
a
part about
pimp.
him is how he keeps his composure, but when he
Mhm.
breaks, it's like he's
Like,
trying
no,
not
kill-
to.
like when he
It's-
killed the guy with the door.
Yes, it's coming out of it
Yeah,
and he stops.
it's
Oh,
just-
it's fucking. What he does, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is one of Netflix's best. I think this is the best comic book show I've seen in my.
And dude, by season 2, you missed his that best thing, the prison scene where he's talking to Punisher and then Punisher breaking out.
Oh, so when Punisher's in here, they're showing him before the
before the
events
show
of Punisher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And on top of that, you get to see Daredevil fight ninjas, so you can't get the hand. He fights the hand, so I mean it's pretty dope.
I think we've all fought the hand. Come on.
That is pretty funny.
So, I guess my question then for this would be...
Oh, and Bullseye is in here. So
who plays Bullseye?
Oh, it's some guy, but
It doesn't matter. He's not going to be as good as Colin Farrell. He's an amazing actor.
Okay,
Colin Farrell actually played a solid Bullseye, right?
Can I say?
Right?
So I watched
Daredevil movie.
There was a guy, there's a dude I listen to who breaks down, he don't break down trailer, but he's like a super nerd, so he kind of intertwines
is it
with
you?
the...
Is it you?
Nah, I wish it was. I wish I was this
He
knowledgeable.
puts on a mask.
Hey
guys.
I forgot what it's called.
Comic
Mr.
book breakdown.
It's Mr. Sundays or something like that. But he breaks it down.
Mr. Sunday's
and he was-
Market Special.
Brickhouse blogger.
It's all good. I wish if I was that knowledgeable, I'd be famous right now. And, kicking up, chilling on it.
He's
getting
not
into
the famous if we don't know who
So
he is.
what is it that you've got to tell us, Marcus?
No, I was just saying how I like it how he breaks it down, and he was talking about there's a character trailer of Bullseye of the character, and he's some type of military guy, and he's trying to go buck against the military. But it's interesting how you're going to explore the psyche of how he breaks in and out, and how he's trying to be right, and how he's like, you know what? Then William Fisk introduces that the only way to create
Wilson Fisk.
Well, Wilson, what is his fucking
Comic
name
book
is?
guy.
The tall, big
He's
guy.
trying to throw us off a sense. Okay, yeah, it's him.
It's
No,
all
it's
good.
not me. I don't
But it's
even
gonna
know
be
his first
interesting.
name.
I'll send you the trailer of it. But it's
And I
really
like
interesting.
Green Lantern movies. That movie's great.
Oh, that movie's terrible.
Definitely is not me.
That movie's terrible. And he fought a fucking turd. If you think about that.
I was
It's a
talking about
big
the
brown
movie.
thing. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
the
just
guy who's
like-
supposed to play the
I was
Parallax's
like,
little.
Well, at least you didn't pay $15 to look at a turd, because that's what we did. We watched the movie.
$15.
Oh, I definitely watched it on TV.
I definitely paid like.
Yo,
$7
but I'm
something.
definitely about to start watching, reading the Green Lantern comic books. They just released a whole bunch of cool shit, and I saw on YouTube about them.
The movie Lantern Corps?
No, like they've just introduced a new
Have they
core,
decided
the
who's gonna pay?
ultraviolet core.
Ultraviolet.
Yeah. So Sinestro has found this thing called the invisible spectrum, and it has to do with the things that you don't.
So there's
consciously
all the
control.
colors, and then there's just the invisible spectrum.
So it's ultraviolet, and that one has to do with all the dark feelings inside of you, not just one of them. And the first person he recruits is the guy who plays the Black Green Lantern. I don't know any of their names, so
Hal Jordan.
no,
Hal
Hal-
Jordan's
John
white.
Stewart.
Yeah.
John Stewart. He recruits John Stewart, and he says, "Yo, this is if he recruits more people, this is going to be the strongest core, even stronger than the White Lantern Corps and all that stuff." So that came out, and then also the symbiote god Null came out. It's interesting. Like those are two comic books I'm going to actually pick up and actually start reading. Interesting new developments in that.
Yeah,
man.
I'm over that.
What? Well, come on, Venom or?
No, I'm over reading comic books.
Or you? I didn't realize you read.
Yeah, I did. I tried it. It didn't
Tried
work
it,
out too
nah.
well. Yeah.
Kanye thinks the
wasn't
same
fun?
thing.
No. Can we get hats that say "Make Kanye 2006" again?
That would actually be a dope hat.
I'm fine with that.
No, Pete Davidson was wearing one on SNL. He goes, "Yep, right here, make Kanye 2006 again."
I heard he was getting in on Kanye. I need to listen to that interview.
We get it. He's like, "You're dating Ariana Grande," so now you're like, "Oh, people talk to me." Like, no, I don't like him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Kanye West either.
What else trailer? Oh yeah, Aquaman.
Wrong.
Let's
We
get
got
on that
Pet
Aqua-
Cemetery.
Oh, Pet Sematary.
I still haven't seen this one yet. Though we're not selling other people's merch, though. You better put up a sphere
Sure.
mug up there or something. Advertise it for Pete Davidson. Get out of
How
here.
dare you.
He's not paying us.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyways.
I mean,
Did y'all ever
even
see
if
the
he
old-
was, it'd be Ariana's money. So
Did y'all ever go see the old Pet Sematary?
yeah, I did. I did.
I'm
I
really
liked
interested
that.
in how they flipping like the Stephen King movies.
Here's the thing,
now.
though. That movie has a vibe that I don't think that it's gonna be able to. It's not easily recreated. Like the vibe of it, like just.
That
I didn't
wasn't
think it-
creepy to me.
I didn't think-
none of this stuff has been creepy to me. That's why I didn't like it the first time we tried to watch it.
I didn't think it was gonna be like. I was like, okay. you know,
But it
that's
wasn't
cool.
though. It was
wasn't
kind of
scary.
funny more than anything.
It
It was
was.
a good movie, but it wasn't the same creepiness as
Yeah,
the
it didn't-
TV
it didn't have
series,
the-
or
Well,
the
I
miniseries.
also think the large part of that is because when you first watched it, you were in that mind state. And like when you
Mm-hmm.
put yourself again in like situations where you expect you obviously aren't going to get the psychological regression that you do when you watch a movie that you watch when you're a child.
And
So
we have
here's-
seen enough.
Here's the
scary
background
movies.
of him. He's a behavior
analyst,
analyst. So
so-
he thinks about things from this.
Developmental
no matter how big of a
psychology.
jackass he is.
Because
Yeah.
think about that. We've seen enough of these. I mean, horror movies now that we're kind of not shocked by anymore. But back in the day, it was such a rarity of these movies
Yeah,
coming
same
out.
with
Well,
Amityville Horror.
What's always saying is that we're going in
Exactly.
with like these expectations of the movie to be a specific way.
That's
Like,
true.
Well, no, that's it's all psychological. Like literally,
Yeah.
you watch that movie when you were like a vulnerable 8-9-year-old, and you're like
Oh my
terrified.
God.
Yeah, and then there's no way. And when you watch it again, even as like a 20-something adult, you regress. Like you regress to the period when you watch it. It's like smelling something and it reminds you of something else. Oh wait, and you think of your grandma's house. Same thing. It puts you in that entire state. You can't get that by watching a new movie and be like, nothing of this movie's familiar. Like the closest that it has come to it is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
But that movie was terrifying in its own right,
No,
though.
but because the closest it comes, because it used all of the exact same like imagery, the same stuff. Like okay, everything you kind of felt like you were in that place again.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie was that was
for-
a little bit too. That was
Yeah,
too
well, I
much
mean,
lies
no,
back in the day.
the original, and then again the
Care
new
about the
the new
shit out
one.
of
I was
Right,
just
right,
like,
right.
the gore on that movie was just like, cutting it.
But it was just the right amount to where it's not like Saw
When did that come
or
out?
what you call not Saw, but
Which in the new
third
one?
Saw.
Yeah.
The new one came out in 2010. I want to
I
say.
gotta look at that one because that's
Yeah.
one I did catch it because I'm not a fan of going to go see scary, but I did go see that movie.
I learned not
Yeah.
to go to a movie theater stoned and watch
Why
that-
not?
and watch scary movies. I was
You
like-
might be in.
it's like,
it might intensify that.
I learned not to go to.
That's exactly why I didn't want to watch
I learned not to go to see a movie
Awesome.
drunk because we went to the theater that we went to last time right here.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we went there and it was only me and Justin, like 3 other Asian kids were just there by themselves, and
I hate that movie.
I'm drunk and I couldn't sit through it because I need a cigarette, and like in the middle of it, like the theater, I lit a cigarette and was like smoking.
Tell me about this,
yeah,
yeah. So let me to hone it back in on this before we move
2006.
on. So Pet
2006,
Cemetery
okay.
though. So if I understand this properly, their pets come back alive.
Okay, there's a cemetery. There's a plot of land, right, where
where cemetery
if you
is
bury
spelled
something,
wrong.
that's a kid wrote it.
Yeah,
and
I didn't
so,
know that.
Yeah, these kids used
I
to.
texted him and was like,
yeah.
"Yo, you spelled cemetery wrong." He was like, "No, that's what it's on the movie." I was like,
Yeah, these
Okay.
kids go there and like write it and
Trying to
like
call me a
the
dummy
history of
on the slide. That's what you're trying to do.
the history of. Well, can't we blame you? You said literacy wrong. Like, why are you reading it? Like nothing about you. Nothing about you says, "Oh, that was clearly a mistake." Like, no.
It was funny.
No,
he
but
just
so
clowned you even harder though.
I know.
He's trying to say you look stupid, dog.
It's fine.
You know, with that.
You said nothing clearly.
Nothing about you,
You messed
screamed.
I was just like,
messed up quoting me again.
hey man.
So no, look, it's a plot of land. You go and you bury something there, right? And then when you bury it,
That's how
the
it
next day
happens at
it's
cemeteries.
no longer buried.
Oh, so
it's
this is the movie.
So you
Okay.
bury it in land, and then whatever you bury there somehow comes back to life.
So what
what-
happens after that though? You got zombie animals.
So whatever you bury there, you know, and so they bury the animals, and that so far that's all it had been, right? And then the family loses their child, like, oh no, and you know,
Oh.
yeah. I mean, that's what the first one was. That was the premise of it. Loses her kid, and then like mom with grief, she's like, just goes and
So she
the dad of that.
So he was aware that the cemetery was.
he had heard the stories.
Yeah, he knew it was there.
Because some old man's like, hey, don't go to that cemetery. There's a scare. He's like, okay, you fucking.
Like
He's like,
your
all right, you
impersonation.
fucking drunk. And he's like, yeah, and I warned you. He's like, okay, fine, whatever. And then when his kid died, he's like, what if he was right? And so
Yeah.
he does, yeah.
Stupid
So then
guy.
this baby comes back and kill the family.
Whoa, why would you think that?
Because zombie baby.
Zombie babies. Yeah.
They eat people.
Yeah. That's literally all I remember from that movie.
So this portion of the show is sponsored by KOG and Company.
And zombie babies.
Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowerment movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside of their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com and use coupon code DOPE for 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now. Sizes are selling out fast.
Why'd you look at me when you said sizes are selling out fast? That's fucked up.
Yep. Now the moment that all you guys have been waiting for.
The guy Howard Stern cannot act.
Seaman!
What?
Aquaman, dude.
Oh, you said C like it was a letter.
Seaman.
Like a C-man. Like, yeah.
You never seen Sea Lab 2021?
Yeah, that was a funny show.
Oh, wait, that was Adult Swim, right?
Yeah.
I think I watched. It was.
And South
interchanged.
Park, I think, also says it's Seaman.
I thought it said gay fish.
That was Kanye.
That's Kanye.
Fish dicks.
Gay fish dicks.
So, I gotta say, first off, that first trailer we saw of Aquaman, I was like, yo, is this 2008? With the CGI they had, it was really gummy. When they showed that arena scene, and everybody jumped up.
Yeah, this one
like,
looked way better.
Way better. I was like, yo, DC finally cut the check.
But we always knew they were still going to
No,
have to
because
find
Marvel never shows a movie where the CGI looks that bad.
Are you serious, dog? There's a lot of Marvel
ones?
movies. Civil War, man. When a lot of them shots when Iron Man, Robert Downey looks like he has a floating head.
But those movies though don't rely totally on CGI like this one is. So you got a whole movie with like. At
So wait, this isn't filmed underwater?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
They're not gonna spend that money to film it, man. Do you know
Damn it,
about
Mark.
it?
What are you talking about? What are you?
No, the point I was making is people complain about the CGI, but it's just like, how real can you make it look? It's like you're not about to film it underwater. So it's like when people complain about, oh, look at that CGI, but it's like, it's going to have to be there.
That when you're making a trailer, though, and you're trying to, especially the first trailer, you're trying to set the expectations of the movie. So why put out a trailer of a movie that's not even close to the quality of what the movie, the finished product's
But the thing about it is, who cares? They put out the first trailer.
So
I care, obviously.
No. The first trailer piqued everybody's interest, and then we were like, either it sucked or we thought it was cool. And then they dropped this trailer, and then we're all like, oh my
God. The thing is,
they were all
good. It's Aquaman. It would have piqued anybody's trailer.
No, but from a marketing perspective, look at it. Like before, most of the people were saying the same thing. Well, same thing we're thinking now, but most of the people were like, okay, wow, look at this CGI. This movie's clearly going to suck. And then now, closer to the release date, we're like, holy crap, we think this is exponentially better. But
that's the thing. I don't think that. What I think is that this is what the trailer should have looked like in the very beginning. It's not like, oh my God, I've got way more high hopes for it. Now I'm like, yo, DC.
But you're not stupid. Most people are. So that's what that's what they're banking on.
And then on top of it, you got to look at it from Warner Brothers' standpoint. Everybody and all the fans wanted to see at least something of the Aquaman trailer. So it's like, okay, let me show you this. And
why not keep the hype going and drop a 30-second teaser with some quality CGI
most people
in it?
I mean, I've seen...
Because the production probably wasn't done by the time.
That's the point. So why show an unfinished product?
Because they needed to release something like, guys, okay.
Because like the hype, they was getting it. Everybody was getting on them.
They have a timeline.
And then they got all the bad press from fucking Justice League was going on, and everybody was like, oh man, fuck DC.
But you see what he's doing already? He's making us fight. All right?
This is the thing, though. This is the whole thing. Warner Brothers.
Like I agree with you.
Well, I'm saying the Warner Brothers and DC, which is why even though the CGI looks better on this, except for that last scene, I'm still worried about the movie because everything they
Jason
do.
Momoa is in it. Yeah.
Well, because their timeline, they seem to fuck up with everything. It's either they rush things and it's not elaborated on.
It's because they're comparing themselves to Marvel.
Good.
Like, oh guys, they did this.
We gotta do
okay,
this instead of just putting the damn.
Yeah, they have a team of writers. You have 3. Like,
shit out.
Yeah.
Like
that's the problem with every movie, though. Yeah, I just don't know what you're picking on this one specifically.
Well, because this is the problem with all the DC movies that have come out.
No, it's a symptom.
I think it's more of a.
It's a symptom of the problem.
Yeah, that's just one.
But what
the main problem is
that
the shitty movies.
That's what makes me worried because it means that they still haven't
His
addressed
helmet's
the
too big.
This part right here, though, this part looks fine.
Dope.
I was like, that looks pretty cool until like the next scene. Then
you didn't like when it was on the roof?
Yeah, that shit looks bad.
I mean, it looked like the stunt double was running, but
that laser looked cool.
Hey.
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, still cool. See, look, stunt double, but I was like, hey man, I'm digging.
But I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, what's his name? Black Mantis. Is that his name?
Manta.
Black Manta.
Uh-huh.
He looks.
He looks pretty dope.
He looks pretty badass.
The actor looks like a taller version of Kevin Hart. It's pretty funny.
And what's her name? Mira. She looks pretty cool. Like
Amber Heard.
That's who I think. I think she's gonna do a good job.
Well,
we know she's gonna be all right getting all that money from Johnny Depp.
Yeah, we'll be able to see now if Jason Momoa can act or not. I mean,
we know he can.
No,
here's the thing.
I actually think
I thought no, I was on your side. No, I was on your
this.
side. I thought he wasn't. I thought he wasn't or was a good actor. Like I thought.
I didn't think he was a good actor though.
Oh, say never mind.
That's him who thought he was.
I thought he was an okay actor.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was just defending.
I thought he was a pretty good actor. Like everything I'd seen, I'm like, okay, cool. I watched him in like some werewolf. I'm like, okay, he's pretty good. And everyone's telling me, no, Jason Momoa sucks. He can't carry a movie. And I'm like, okay, fine. So and I saw this, and even the few lines he has, you're like, oh, I was I hate being wrong. I'm like, fuck. So how many Dothraki scenes can I show them?
That shit looked cool as hell, though.
What?
That throne room, the all white, that looked cool. That was probably my favorite part of the whole movie.
And
Patrick Wilson, sharks with lasers beams.
I'm really
on their
interested
head.
in seeing Patrick Wilson, who's gonna play Orm, his half brother.
It's weird because he always plays like a really good, nice guy. So now it's like, all right,
it's gonna be
cool.
interesting to see him play a bad dude. He's a likable character.
Okay, the fact that they actually have this outfit, I'm like, ooh.
Oh, Patrick Wilson, he played a bad dude on the 18. Wasn't he in the 18? Yeah, the 2010 movie.
With Rampage Jackson.
Mm-hmm. I think he was the bad dude on there.
Was he?
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to stop that team of bad dudes from.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, he was trying to stop the bad guys
from
from being bad.
About the A-Team, except for
It's a forgettable movie, but
what's his name? Brian.
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper's name was Face, and I thought that was hilarious.
It was. I mean,
that was just funny to me.
it was one of those movies like,
what's
hey,
up, Face?
If I paid $3 to see
Face?
that movie, it was cool, but it's like it didn't really change anything.
At that time, everybody was just like into UFC and like Rampage. Oh, I'm gonna see him in a movie, and then like, yeah, that was it.
cool.
It just blended too much in with that Expendables
and
whatever other movie that came out that
so
year. That was
Considering the
same
name
movie.
that it blends with, I think it's very
Exactly.
fitting.
A-Team.
Yeah. So, but
You fool!
I gotta say,
ooh.
overall, though, I'm shaky about Aquaman. It looks like I'm gonna go see it for sure. It looks like it'll be
Dude, it's
entertaining.
I just hate that it's such a great character, and then you're just taking it
It's
and
really
just
not a great
oh god, no, it's such he's a great
How do
character.
you think Aquaman is a great character, but Captain America is a shit character?
He's a,
Because okay, do you remember the cartoons, right? Like the cartoon. Remember how Aquaman comes from the sea and he like hates everybody and he's like, no, I'm a king. No, blah blah blah.
So
Like
you're comparing this to the. See, I've never seen any cartoon movie with him in it. I've only
Yeah.
seen him from like Justice League.
Throne
No.
of Atlantis, the one that just came
Yeah,
out.
Throne of Atlantis on that one. Like that's what this is
Is this
supposed
the
to be
one where
more.
he has the hook?
No.
No, the one the hook is the one
Oh,
I
that's
mentioned,
Justice
where he's
League
like
back in
this.
the day.
He's like, no, I'll take care of myself, and he's like, no, let us stop him. I'm like, he goes, no, I'll take care of myself, and he's in the same, yeah, like
Justice League.
no.
back
He
in
literally-
the day.
I was like,
No.
yo, that's badass.
he literally has to cut his own arm off to save it. Like,
Yeah.
he was a badass character. He was a king. He didn't
He's
take
like a king
crap from-
pirate, a
yeah,
pirate king.
Exactly.
Arg.
It was dope.
Yeah, and then now they're like going, hey, let's give it to that guy who can't speak in Game of Thrones. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And they do that.
Make
They
a
were like,
surfer.
ugh, crap.
So the only thing that I can say about this is that he is a charismatic guy. So it
Yeah,
would be interesting.
he's a
to
likable
see.
person.
Yeah,
He is.
Because when he's like making that little joke in the temple with her.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh, like I could have
he's
peed
beat
on.
on
I was
it,
like,
yeah.
oh, that's
I was like,
really
that's kind of
Yeah.
funny. So as long as it's not too much of that, and there is some kind of like acting coming from him.
I'm saying that kind of
But-
charming character doesn't belong in Arthur Curry. All
Ah.
right, like yeah.
God.
He's a troubled
problem-
guy.
Exactly.
He's a troubled guy who's an alcoholic. He's had a shit life.
My problem. He's like a Iron Man, like because he has like all those demons.
So what you're saying is that you should be Aquaman.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
Except I'm terrified of water, so that would not fit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Just like
So
you
is
say,
Ollie Clear. That's why he's not in there anymore.
I kind of like it that you watch the DC
yeah.
cartoon animated universe because they get it right.
They
And
get it right, like,
to a
it's-
point where it's like, fuck, man. If I can see a live version of this
I
shit,
mean, their movies are so much better than like even some Marvel movies.
yeah,
like,
man.
Like the cartoons.
the
are just-
content is
yeah.
really like on that Death of Superman. Like I said, that shit. I was like, whew. They attacked that storyline pretty damn good.
Yeah, yeah. I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Like,
Who
the next
was
one's
it?
gonna be like the one with
Reign of
all the
Supermans?
Supermans. Yeah,
Mhm. You should really watch it.
yeah. And I'm telling you, you'll
DC
think of.
streaming universe. Oh, Bad
thinking about
Blood.
getting it.
It's on Netflix. Check out that one. That's part of it. They have like the Justice League.
Yeah, it's a Batman
timeline.
movie. So what I love about the Batman movies in that universe is that you can watch any of them individually, and they will still be great movies.
And
but
they're all connected.
all together. Yeah.
And it's pretty dope because there's like a black. What is Batwing? Is the black Lucian's son? Or not
No,
Lucian's-
Damien. Damien is Batman's son.
No, I'm talking about the guy who's playing Batwing, the black guy with the on Bad Blood. You see that
Black guy
one?
on Bad Blood?
Have you seen Batman Bad
Yeah.
Blood? The black guy that has like the armor suit and stuff.
Oh,
like
Black
that.
Mask.
No. Batwing is the black guy that's on there, on that movie. He's with Batman. It's like Batman.
Yeah, you okay, you talking about Nightwing?
No, look, there's Batman, Nightwing, Batwoman, Robin, and then there's Batwing, who is the black.
Oh, that's right. No, I was forgetting.
yeah.
I was forgetting about him. Yeah, sorry, my
He's
bad.
the son of Lucius.
I was
Lucius
no,
Fox.
I was
Him
yeah.
right there.
Okay, I was
And it's
forgetting
just like
about him.
interesting
Yeah,
just to see like the whole team of
I
like.
completely forgot about that. Yeah,
He's got the worst name out of all of them.
It makes sense.
It
Like
makes
when
sense
you
when you see
it. Yeah,
but it's on Netflix.
because you know how he makes all the stuff for Batman and Lucius does.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So he takes all that technology. Is like, hey, his son finds it. He's like, okay, cool, and like makes. Yeah, that's right.
Military training and all that. There you go. It's man, it's really dope.
Dude, I was having a brain fart. I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
man,
yeah.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, man, they get it right. But DC not gonna get it right, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
They just got to reboot all that shit because it's all attached to too much garbage.
Like 10 years from now, someone's gonna be like, all right, guys, I think they've forgotten.
That's one of the
Batman,
things that
Robin
I'm worried about too with their whole thing. Like,
At least that's a cult. That's
I don't
cult
think
good.
it's salvageable. Like their whole.
It's not. It's not. They didn't even scrap all of it because they ruined it. Man of Steel, that was the shit. Man. That movie was the shit, and they just ruined everything
I
else.
thought you
after.
said Man of Steel was shit.
No, it was
I was
the
like,
shit, and they ruined it
Man of
with
Steel
everything
was so
else.
good, yeah.
And I was like, that's the only reason why I like.
What I'm interested to see
Superman.
too is that they're about to have a Watchmen series
TV
come out,
series, yeah, on
so that'll be
HBO.
interesting because that's the only like DC type movie that I've liked since Man of Steel around that area.
Tell you right now.
They should have done that, man. That's also a Zack Snyder movie, which is interesting.
What?
Him and Nolan, I think, did Watchmen.
Mm-hmm.
So
When Lena Dunham came out, when they were thinking that she's gonna, maybe produce the next Batgirl movie or whatever, right? I thought that was like the greatest idea ever, but only because I think it would finally be the nail in the coffin to
you hate Lena Dunham.
No, yeah, no, it would be the nail in the coffin to like finally just kill that entire thing. Like, all right, DC, you can go back to making cartoons now. Just, and like that would be exactly what it needs. It's like,
Did you see that Batwoman picture of Ruby Rose or whatever her name for the new?
Oh, that was Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
The one who plays
on
in John Wick.
Yeah, it is
She's
going
playing
to.
Batwoman?
It's going to be terrible, man.
Well, so this is what I say.
I do not
she's
like
not
her.
a good actress.
She's not a good actress
Did you
at
see her
all,
on
but
what's that movie with Vin Diesel? Oh God.
Yeah, I did. Triple X.
Oh, she was
Return-
horrible.
the second Triple X.
Return of
No,
Sin. No.
the third
Oh,
one.
yeah, the second one.
When you can make Ice Cube look like a good actor, it's
He's skiing through a jungle
It was-
on leaves.
It
I was like,
horrible.
what is this?
It was a horrible movie.
Bro,
this is Vin
stopped-
Diesel. Welcome to Jackass.
I got 30 minutes into it, and I said, I've
I like
never
the
just stopped a
pacifier more
movie.
than that.
Just boom.
Yeah, the pacifier was.
Bro, that
dope.
movie
like
was
that
trash.
Yeah.
God
That's
damn it,
ain't
Vin
lying.
Diesel.
I mean, it's no, I love you, man. But
Oh, I love it,
yeah.
man. Hey.
I know that's what.
Y'all need to watch it. Y'all still need to watch it.
I watched it. I
Yeah.
told you that. Yeah, that movie's great.
Hey,
Like after the
so
podcast, I watched it again just to make sure. I'm like, no, I was
Yeah.
right. Okay, cool.
I thought I had saw it.
But no, Ruby Rose. Back to how horrible of an actress she is.
And she's gonna
I
be.
thought
on,
I'd seen that movie, and I never did. And I saw it, and I was like, "Thank you, Marcus." That
It's
movie
funny
was
as
great.
fuck.
It's a great
Yeah.
movie.
So Ruby Rose, and horrible actress.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be terrible. That whole.
That's why I stopped
But
watching
she's gonna
Orange
be
is
in
the New
John Wick
Black.
3 though.
No,
Didn't
she
she
died.
die?
She
She
died.
died.
In John Wick too. Because
That's
remember he
what they
stabbed
wanted
her.
you to think, but then he buried her in the Pet Cemetery, so she's gonna come back.
Oh, so maybe she might be a better actress now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's gonna
okay.
come back as.
She's gonna come back
Annabelle.
as evil Superman, and then boom, as Annabelle.
What's that?
Well, why didn't they just
Torrent-
bury John Wick's dog in Pet Cemetery?
Because
He can come back alive and play with
John
it.
Wick didn't know about it.
He didn't find out till the
Oversight.
season 2.
Oversight. He's like, wait, you mean to tell me I didn't have to come back?
Yeah.
You mean I didn't have to kill all these people?
Yeah.
I could have just buried him and let him come back alive?
Yeah.
We'll be done.
That's why he's on that scene with the horse.
Oh, that
Horse?
was
I haven't
dope.
seen a horse.
Have
Oh,
you
you
seen
didn't
him?
see
Oh,
that? Bro,
he's
he has
riding
a
on
scene
a
on a
horse.
horse.
Oh,
killing people.
horse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you thought it said horse.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, I was like, word? Like, I didn't.
He's like, yo, so can we go back to this Marvel discussion? Like, I know John Wick's not a part of it, but
Yeah, like,
hey, John Wick
The
is my
horse,
favorite
though.
Marvel.
Like, yeah. About them. Like, is that what the gold coins are for? Like, I don't. Yeah. I told you, bitches love a dead animal. Like.
Oh my God!
Oh, man.
So people, thank you for joining us again for another episode of Intermission.
Oh, man, it's been funny. It's been funny.
Oh man, tune in next week. We'll drop the full episode on Thursday, Friday-ish, and we will see you guys next week.
Take it easy.
Sweet.
Yeah, Elijah, way to turn that up right at the end.
I like how you guys are chugging Gatorade with each other. You guys were at the same time just chugging these
I ain't keeping
Gatorades.
the gangster at all.